in California, there are, and Libs of TikTok posted this video originally. This story from the Epic Times. This is pretty unbelievable. This is at a California middle school, Salinas, California, Spreckles Union School District, and Buena Vista Middle School in Salinas. So let me set this up so you can understand the rage in this mother's voice. There was a club, there's some clubs in the middle school. They were going to voice their concerns at a school board meeting, but what happened is Jessica Conan has a 12-year-old daughter in an LGBTQ club that was designed as a quote-unquote equality club. Now, what ended up happening is Conan says that her daughter was persuaded to join a lunch hour equality club, and then they began telling the girl that she was transgender. At the end of 6th grade, Conan's daughter told her she may be bisexual. And by the middle of 7th grade, Conan was called to the school for a meeting with her daughter, a teacher, and the school principal. They ambushed her and said that your daughter's trans. They had gone ahead and changed her pronouns on her paperwork at school, a whole bunch of other stuff without any parental consent. They completely coached her 12-year-old daughter into claiming that she was transgender because the daughter it wasn't until she had joined this lunch hour and her teachers and the coaches for this equality club kept affirming her as transgender, saying that you're transgender, kind of talking her into it. And the mom started crying because she was blindsided. At which point the teacher accused Conan of not being, quote, emotionally supportive of her daughter. And she told the mother that her daughter was to be called by the new name, and the mother needs to use male pronouns, and the daughter would be using the unisex bathroom at school. And this is crazy. I mean, she just, they even took CPS. They sent CPS to her house. The teacher did. It's unbelievable. Conan's father, he was accused of misgendering his daughter, and they called CPS on him. I want you to listen. This is the audio of Jessica Conan, the mother, who showed up at this school board meeting yesterday. And she is railing at these educators who did this. Listen.
Let these teachers come in and act as if they have nothing wrong. They've done nothing wrong. A mistake? How long of a mistake? How many mistakes are we going to take before my child almost lost her life? They didn't tell me that my child was suicidal. You allowed these teachers to open their classrooms teaching predatory information to a young child, a mindful child that doesn't even know how to comprehend it all. How do you not know what was going on your own campuses? Did you think that no parent would ever come forward? You will not quiet me today. I will stand here today and protect my child along with every other child who has not come forward yet. Do they have psychiatry degrees that I was unaware of? Because I didn't hire them. Okay, I did not hire them to sit there and nitpick my child's brain. You took away my ability to parent my child, even before I had any knowledge. I didn't even get to show support. You asked for support, I didn't get a chance. You planted seeds, Miss Caldera and Miss Baraki, Mr. Baraki and you, Miss Pagarin. Your job was to educate my child in math, science, English, etc. Do your job and let me do mine. They assumed that my child needed your aid and resources. They pushed it in the face. And tonight, I will stick up for her. Miss Caldera, you're guilty. Miss Baraki, you're guilty. You changed her personal documentation, her gender, her name, her email. I authorized an AKA added to her attendance because I wanted to be supportive. But guess what? She's allergic to bees. Her medical record says a birth name, and you changed it. Who administers that now? Not everything, not me. You guys did this on your own accountability, and you've gone too far. They downgraded me in front of my child and allowed me to question myself as a mother. You sat there and told me how my child was going to be. And then you wrapped your hands around her while I sat across the table and cried. Because you thought you could be there better than I, and I never got a chance. She was scared to even say anything. Your guys' voice were heard, not hers.
1,000% of what this mom said. I'm going to tell you something. This does not end well. It doesn't end well for the people who are doing this to kids. It doesn't end well for predatory school board members and predatory teachers and people pushing this and leading kids to believe this stuff. Usurping the authority of the parent will end in a brawl. I promise you that. And you won't win it. Because the most dangerous place to ever be, I've said it before, is between a parent and their child. You haven't seen mean until you do that. And all the left who thinks that they can go out there and be violent, when you threaten the safety of a child and you prevent a parent from saving their child, defending their child, protecting their child, you have no idea what violence is.